Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new app from a company called WA Productions, and their app is called Vocal Cleaner. This is their first foray into iOS app development. They've been a long-time player on PC, and we're going to do it right about now. Hello, welcome to the show. I hope you're all doing well. What is going on with my microphone? Something's happening. Hey, that wasn't happening before. Hey, what a perfect show for there to be mic problems. Love it. Hope you're all doing good. I'm Jade. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Hello, welcome to our Wart Warriors. For $1 a month, you can become a Wart Warrior and get emojis and custom badges and your name mentioned on the channel that you're a member and a whole bunch of stuff and things and all that jazz. Let's say hello to some people here today, and then we will get on with this app and some news. Thomas Christ, hello. Tremor Bear and Audible Video, boom. We got Joe Glenn, hello. Matthias Brakowski. Thanks, Thomas, for putting the join button, the join link and all that jazz. Greg O'Sullivan's always having trouble with the chat somehow. Who knows? YouTube chat. Yesterday on Ron's show, Frank Terzo was just removed from the chat. Couldn't chat. No reason, no explanation. Top job, YouTube. You've really worked out that latest update to the chat where all you did was change the little chat bar to a circled little box. It screwed everything. Nice work. You would think, right? Wouldn't you? Now, billion-dollar company. You would think if they're going to just update the chat and just change the chat bar from a square box to a rounded box, it would work. But it doesn't. You know, this my setup works better than YouTube. Trust me. Hello, Hobbs. What's happening? All right, we got some things to cover before we get into this today, because tomorrow we are having an auction here on the channel, and God knows what is happening, because I haven't heard much at all, so I don't really know what to say. I know I've been sorting everything out this end, and we have a page now for you to go to, so this is cool. So what is happening tomorrow? Let me explain a little bit, if I can. Give me a second here, and I'll get things sorted. I'm a little bit out of my... Here we go. So we are doing this. We earlier this year, so in June it was. In June we had Brad's mum on the show, and she's an artist. She is a painter, she's a sculptor, a photographer, and it was you guys in the chat who all voted that you would like to have an auction and have a chance to purchase some of her art. So she has been busy in amongst the work that she does, creating some pieces for you guys to auction for a bid for tomorrow. And from what I understand, she's going to choose a charity that the money will go to, and then we'll organise shipping these amazing items out. So last night I set up the auction page, and that is all done. And thanks, Thomas, for putting the link there. That was very quick of you, Thomas. I didn't even give you that link. Geez, you're a good moderator, because I was just about to go there now. So here is the auction page. It is jadestar.com.au/auction. And there's a little bit about Deborah. And here are the pieces that are available. So these are, they're all explained. The first one, Exhibit A, is it's made on a vinyl record. Shades of pinks, bronze, and cream hues. Embellished with translucent cream leaves and flowers. So these are all working clocks. My interpretation of the Big Bang. Look at that. That's rad. They're all very unique, very cool and different. I think this one's on vinyl as well. Yes, this one is set on a vinyl record. Then we have this one, the long flowers and leaves into paint. It was acrylic and paint pens. So that's Exhibit C. Yes, I accept my own cookies. This is my favorite here. The trees one. This is on vinyl as well. So it's this is a poured up piece of art. Looks rad. We've got this butterfly one. This is not on vinyl, I don't think. This is on a wood board, a wooden round. And in this photo, it hasn't been acrylic yet, but that will be, I do believe. And then we've actually got a piece of art. So an abstract art with greens, blues, silvers, translucent leaves. And this is resin coated as well. So all of these won't get damaged in shipping and stuff like that. And we will be auctioning these off tomorrow. So if you want to come along and be involved in that, please do. So I don't know what's going to happen. I've never done an auction before. Wild. All right, let's get on. Hello, Ed B. Metal. I'm still laughing over last night. So if you missed it last night, Ron Ward had his weekly show. And I started it. I was desperately in the chat writing to Ron, dear Ron, please tell me your opinion on Dickens cider. And all I wanted to do was get Ron to say it once. And then eventually he did say that he loved Dickens cider. And I went to bed last night, Ed B. Metal, laughing so hard. I could not stop giggling about Dickens cider. Everybody should try Dickens cider. It's wicked. It's a great Christmas drink. Anyway, enough of this. I'm going to start losing it now. But like last night when I couldn't stop laughing, I was in bed. I was giggling away. I just kept thinking when Ron said it. Oh, dear. And he knew I was trying to get him to say it. Good times. All right, let's oge over here. Get away from Dickens cider. And we'll go to the beat community, where Lumbeat has updated their future drummer. So Lumbeat recently have been updating all their drum apps. No, they're not AUV3 yet. Absolutely, Tremor Bear. It's the best humour. Hi, Robbie Stingle. Yeah, Ron's streams are just hilarious. You do have the worst timing. You come in just as I'm talking about drinking Dickens cider. And it's a real drink. It's made by heart, apparently. Was it Ed who said that last night? Anyway, let's get off that before. Oh, man.
Cheers to those rotting on their own
Okay, Lumbeat, future drummer. So it's not AUV3 yet. But, you know, I'm not sure if it ever will be, but they keep getting updates, the drum apps from Lumbeat. Beat Surfing has an in-app purchase. The in-app purchase is on offer, on sale, if you want to go and grab that now. I did a previous show on that. Nothing much else has changed from yesterday. We have Calum Audio's roast beef that is free for a limited time. They kind of drop the price of this every year for like a Christmas special. So if you want to go and grab that, that is there. Yeah, awesome stuff. Where are we? Let's go over here. Price drops. Nothing again changed. Radio units on sale. Lorenz is on sale. Maze Rider and Bass Leveler are $1 each. Eventide have all their apps on sale are about half price. And you guys, see, I should never have mentioned that cider, should I? By the way, the Swam instruments are currently, well, one was. I saw one was on sale there. So we got some other things that's still on sale here, as you can see, Bark Filter and Audio Layer. Korg actually still has stuff on sale as well. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Now, you can probably hear some noise behind me today. I don't know if you can hear it. Motorbikes scooting past, because we're going to be testing this today. Vocal Cleaner. So this is the first app for WA production now that they've entered the iOS space, and I'm sure there's going to be many more Well, we hope so. Like Audio Thing when they came over and started doing stuff here. It is only $4, so it's $3.99. Very cheap. Let's see what they've got to say about it here. So, clean up your vocals and achieve a studio quality sound with vocal cleaner. Say goodbye to imperfections and easily eliminate noise with the VU meter feedback. Now, there's some really good information here. However hard you try, capturing the perfect vocal is almost an impossible task. Contending with plosives, pops, crackles, clicks has driven many a producer to distraction. The first hurdle is getting the dry vocal track as pristine as possible and fixing all those troublesome little audio imperfections. That brings a very good point, which we will talk about today. This is way before you can even think about compression and reverb. Vocal Cleaner puts your vocals through a rinse cycle, subtly taming harsh sibilance and removing intermittent noise with simple threshold sliders and amount dials for easy operation. This should be your first plugin in the vocal effects chain, taking out the pain of the initial stage of vocal processing. So there you go. There is a breakdown of this. I am going to use it today in this room with some noisy stuff and kind of use it like Bruce free. And then we're going to use it on my latest episode of Walk With Me that I'm currently editing, and we'll see what that can do to some of the background noise that I have. And then we'll throw it on some vocals. I might even throw it on some of one of Joe and Barry Glenn's songs to, instead of using my boring vocal all the time, try it on somebody else. I'll try it on Joe. What do you think, Joe? Sound good? Does to me. All right, so first I'm going to open up AUM. Let me show you here. Let me come over here and actually go to WA's website. So here is WA, and you can get this on PC and Mac as well. It is currently $15.96, down from $39.90. So it is on sale. It's separate than the iOS version, of course, but if you like this and you've got a PC or a Mac, you can actually do it. It looks like there's a vocal bundle here. What's this? What does this have in it? Oh, look, this has got vocal cleaner in it. Is that for real? On sale from $364 to $19. Jesus. It's got a vocal cleaner, awkward, vocal compressor, vocal splitter, mutant delay, mutant reverb, imprint, screamo, outlaw, vocal limiter. Well, that looks like pretty good, doesn't it? Douche. So, there you go. That's their website. It is waproduction.com if you want to check out more of them. So, let's open up AUM where I have some things in here. And the first thing is I've got a microphone. So I'm going to turn off this main microphone we're using here. Mute. And bring in this sucker here. Okay, so let's just make sure I've got plenty of volume and we're not peaking out or anything. So good stuff. Now, you may have noticed, just give me a sec here. Here we go. You may have noticed with this microphone, you'll every now and again hear some traffic traveling in the background. But I also have this here, Chris Lane Sr.'s best friend, a huge fan. There you go. Look at that. I've got this huge fan. And I'm going to run this in the background, and we're going to try and create some noise for vocal recording and see what we can do with this thing to just stamp it out a little bit. Just see if we can cut out the mix. I haven't tried this with the fan at least. So who knows how it's going to go. I'm going to turn it on now. So let me know if you can hear it. It's a pretty loud fan. And I only have it on setting 1. I can put it up higher. There we go. Nice stuff. It's up higher now. Hi, Princess. You hear a gentle whooshing. Let me put it up full. There we go. I can hear that in my cans. So, can we remove it? Let's find out. So, obviously, we have a de-noise here. And this, if I lift it, so the problem is I can hear it in here. Which sucks. Oh! You can't hear that. So it looks like we can remove the sound. Now, I don't think this is as good as Bruce Free, and I don't think this is meant for really, really loud fans like this, because we want to keep my voice in there. Now, this is used for subtle things, right? Oh, man, I hate when that happens. Subtlety. So as I turn this up a little bit, because we don't want to affect the voice. So you can still hear my voice, but it's starting to get a little bit crackly. A little bit messy. So what we have down here is this amount, and we can pull this amount out and bring it back in. But you see, if we go too far, the voice is going to start getting shit as well, right? So it's finding a balance. Now, I'm using a very extreme version here of this fan. I'm going to turn it down a little bit so it's not as crazy. That's, over the top. So now you can hear me, and it's cutting it out. And this is where we've suppressed part of the sound, but we can clean this up with a gate. Over here we have a gate that I can lift. And in between those moments, when I be quiet, you can see the gate kicking in. Right? Now if I bring this all the way up, let's take out this. So we've got a limit, so you can actually control this up here. Let's take it all the way, bring this back a little bit. Everything is meant to be done in little increments. There we go. See, a little bit too much. Let's bring this gate down a bit and turn up the gate. And now you can hear every time I stop talking, that gate just shuts really tight. Probably a bit too full on. Hello, 1, 2. Hello, 1, 2. Perfect. Now this is a really good setup now for using a voiceover. If you've got really loud noise, probably not for singing, but look, let's be real. The most important thing you're going to want to do about recording is not have a fucking fan running behind you. Don't do that. Do not do it. It's stupid. Okay? But this gate is very tight. You can shut it down, and you can see as soon as I let go, stop talking, that kicks straight in and comes straight back. Again, micro touches are where you're going to get. Now, each of these, the de-noise and the de-esser and the gate, they all have these amounts down here. So you can level them in even further just for a little bit of tight precision going, you know what I'm saying? So somewhere about that. Boom. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Plus you have a mix down the bottom here as well to mix the overall sound in. So it's not too bad. We'll get to that. I'll give it a go. Audible Video asks for those who don't see the chat. Could you use it with a guitar? I don't know. See you later, princess. Let's turn these down. God, I left my door open. You can even hear my door creaking. So, but see, the thing is, let's just mute this mic here. I use so this microphone is attached to my Rodecaster, and there's a noise suppressor on this that I use every day. So you can even hear when I'm just using this mic and then talk, you can hear that fan while I'm talking. As soon as I stop it, it cuts. So so that's what I use daily, but that's built into the Rodecaster. Let's come back over here. Okie dokie. Let's talk about the sibilance stuff. And I'll turn off this fan. Okay. And we'll bring this mic back in. So you've got a de-esser here as well too. And these are the controls you want to set up. So you want to keep the denoiser down, the gate down, and the denoiser up here. And the de-esser, sorry. So the way, and let's just turn up so I'm just turning up this one, the de-esser, and we'll show you how that works. Again, subtlety is your friend. And the best thing you're going to want to use is S words. So this is for ch and ters and purse. Purse. So I don't think the DS is not really for plosives, I don't think. I think the noise is more for that. That's in my opinion. So if we start, of course, we would need to say something with a lot of S's, like Silly Sally sells sizzling sausages on Saturday. 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 So it's about perfect right there. You can see it's giving a little bit of action there, but you don't want it to go too crazy. And again, we can take out some of this amount here. Silly Sally sells sizzling sausages on Saturday. So it's just taking out that tiny little bit of that S there, because any more and you're going to start, like, as you can see, removing vocal. Silly Sally sells sizzling sausages on Saturday. Silly Sally sells sizzling sausages on Saturday. Silly Sally sells sizzling sausages on Saturday. Give it some amount here. Use this noise. Silly Sally sells sizzling sausages on Saturday. Silly Sally sells sizzling sausages on Saturday. Silly Sally sells sizzling sausages on Saturday. So yeah, there you can see how that de-esser is going to work. We also have down here a low pass filter. Hello, hello. So this is also a good way to remove some frequencies. For example, the fan, right? You could turn this fan back on. And you can hear how that's removing frequencies, but it's going to affect your voice as well too. You've got a high pass and a low pass filter to try and balance things out, which is neato. And as I said, you've got a overall mix, and you've got this output here if you'd like to give it a little bit more volume. Let's try a combination. Hello. God, that fan's so loud, isn't it? Hello, 1 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2. Now, while we're talking about recording stuff, let's turn this off. All right. Turn these back down, because while we're here, we need to talk about this shit. Let me just bring this output back. Okay, what you don't want to do is, like, the most important thing before this, right? This is really good and to use subtly on vocals as well for singing. Very, very subtly, as it says at the beginning of a vocal chain. If there's any pops in your recording or like a defect or anything like that, it can remove that. Like, it can do a okay job at just pulling that out of the vocal take. But ultimately, the most important thing you need to focus on when you're recording vocals is, before anything else, is learning how to sing into a fucking microphone. It is the most important thing. Understanding your microphone, your particular microphone, or if you have multiple microphones, say a condenser and a dynamic. This is a dynamic mic that I'm using here. This is the Rode pod mic that I'm using here. So clearly I have a very big plosive destroyer for podcasting. Now, normally when I'll sing death metal into this microphone, I take this off and get right into this thing and sing crazily, because different vocal styles, different ways of singing require different microphone techniques. All right. So before even like sitting there looking at this app and going, oh, that'll fix my vocals, stop. We're not here to fix your vocals, right? This is a subtle cleaner for, minor imperfections that occur. The number one thing is understand your microphone, understand your voice, understand the EQ of that and how your voice resonates through the microphone and how much power you have in your voice. So when you are singing loud, you are able to pull back somewhat. And when you're singing close, you creep up on it. Understand the ebb and flow of moving around on your microphone like it's a part of you. That's what a singer's job is. How many gigs have you been to where you see the singers hold the mic over their hand over the fucking mic, thinking they're like some kind of cool McCool, and they're just destroying the sound of what's supposed to be going into it. Hi, fish. You want to get the best possible recording onto your projects way before you even open up this cleaner, because this cleaner is just a polish. We're going to use this on something else in a second. Just give me one tick here. Because unlike YouTube and their stupid chat, I can fix that. More about getting the best out of a good recording, not polishing a turd. Yeah, exactly. So I see so many people on Facebook saying, oh, I've got this recording, but it's really terrible and I need to get some apps to fix it. It's like, why? Why are you going to buy a bunch of apps to try and fix something that you can just retake? My door's squeaking. I can use a mic as a pro, but learning tech, this is what I need to learn. Listening, can't chat. Cool. But technique and being in a clear room, not recording when there's jackhammers going off next door. Like, it's just sensible stuff. These apps can only do so much. Bruce Free can only do so much. This can only do so much. It just is what it is, We're at the halfway point. I need to run the ad right now, which we do every day here on the channel. I'll let you know because YouTube is ad supported. Some of you may know, or you may use premium and not even have seen an ad in millions of years. So we're going to run the ad now. Boom, you may or may not have been served an ad. You can just skip the ad and then come back if you did get the ad, and we'll wait for you. Sometimes you can't re-record something, like when your voice isn't working. Well, yeah, that's true. But ultimately, if you want the best recording, then wait. Mr. Host, you obviously don't know me. Awesome. So let's get on with this example. And this is a WAV file I've added here. And this is from the latest episode that I'm fixing up. Let me show you. So over here in LumaFusion, we have this. This is the newest episode of Walk With Me that I'm currently editing. Yes, look at that. Look how long it goes for. 1 hour and 17 minutes. Yay. I've got a lot of editing to do. But now I'm not trying to remove all the noise out of this. There's specific things I need to do with this just to remember I'm going to have music in the background of this. So I'm doing a voiceover. I'm in the city. There's traffic. And I don't want to remove the traffic, right? Because if I remove the traffic, then you're not going to understand the background of what's going on before me. You lose context of what is happening here. Hey, Paul. So we need to keep the sounds of the traffic. I'm going to mute the music that's in here right now. And here's episode 2 of season 2 of Walk With Me, where I have the pleasure to walk with you. My name's Jade, and I'm standing here kicking off today's show outside of Flinders Street Station. This is the central hub of Melbourne, where many people meet and have done for so many years. This is a heritage listed. So as you can hear, there's a lot of noise in the background, but it's trams and it's people and it's the hustle and bustle. I don't want to lose that, but I need to clean it up somewhat because there's general hiss, and I want to make that fit better with the music. So we've got some music in here. Yes, I have got my backing music set. Me, where I have the pleasure to walk with you. My name's Jade, and I'm standing here kicking off today's show outside of Flinders Street Station. Okay, so here we are, and let's jump in, because the good thing about LumaFusion is you can add in AUV3s into your sound. So let's jump in here and go to our sound. Now, the AUV3 stuff doesn't work that good. It's LumaFusion's problem, not the app. So I haven't tried this, so we'll see what happens. And over here, you've got a little plug, and it should give you a list of apps. Hopefully it's in here. That would suck. That's WA Productions. Here it is. So all you need to do is grab this and drag it into your chain of apps you can use now. And now here it is here. And now you can see we've got this added into the chain. So if we jump out, make sure the music's muted. And let's see if we can clean up just some of the noise, just some of the frequencies out of it. So here's our vocal cleaner. It's been added in here. Now, I normally add some EQ to this anyway, to each of my tracks. And this is my EQ chain. We've got 1, 2, 3, and that. That is my usual EQ chain. And I normally add a compressor. So there is my compressor. And then we're gonna move this vocal cleaner up. We want to make sure it's in front of the EQ before anything's done. So now we can go in here and hit play. The pleasure to walk with you. My name's Jade, and I'm standing here kicking off today's show outside of Flinders Street Station. This is the central hub of Melbourne, where many people meet and have done for so many years. This is a heritage listed building. It's incredibly old, but it's been redone from the inside out. It's a railway station. And since I can remember, since time immemorial. All right, so you can already hear. Now, it's very subtle, but it has removed exactly the frequencies I want it to remove. The good thing is we have these additional buttons over here to the side, so we don't have to use the interface here. That's really cool. All right, Chad, let's go back and play this again. Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of Walk With Me, where I have the pleasure to walk with you. My name is Jade, and I'm standing here kicking off today's show outside of Flinders Street Station. This is the central hub of Melbourne, where many people meet and have done for so many years. This is a heritage listed building. It's incredibly old, but it's been redone from the inside out. It's a railway station. And since I can remember, since time immemorial. Wicked. So again, I'm only wanting to lose a little bit of that, and it is enough. It's the low rumble that I'm trying to pull out of it. So that's going to work really good in this going forward. So now we can add this music back in. Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of Walk With Me, where I have the pleasure to walk with you. My name's Jade, and play it again. I'm standing here kicking off today's show outside of Flinders Street Station. This is the central hub of Melbourne, where many people meet
and have done for so many years. This is a heritage listed building. It's incredibly old, but it's been redone from the inside out. It's a railway station. And since I can remember, since time...
So wicked. It definitely has removed enough of that stuff. And why I need to do that, you're probably asking, but it's only such a little change that you're making to this audio track. It's really important because the music's in there as well. And I don't want the low rumble of the background audio of traffic and stuff and just the general hiss that a microphone picks up competing with the music. That's when you get mud and it doesn't sound all that, just doesn't sound right. So look, let's silence this vocal cleaner because here in LumaFusion, they've got their own one built in as well. I want to compare and see what they're like. So this is the sound isolation. Let's bring this in. I'm going to move this one up and see how we go with this one.
Hello and welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of Walk With Me, where I have the pleasure to walk with you. My name's Jade and I'm standing here kicking off today's show outside of Flinders Street Station. This is the central hub of Melbourne where many people meet and have done for so many years. This is a heritage listed building. It's incredibly old, but it's been redone from the inside out. It's a railway station. And since I can remember, since time immemorial.
So even this, well, this is actually a sound isolation app. So it's a little bit different. And you can see I've pulled this down here. You can choose what you need to isolate. But if you don't have something like this, this is where this vocal cleaner can come in for voiceovers. But again, we are using pretty crazy stuff here. And for my videos, I do use this sound isolation for select parts. If there's a lot of noise going on that's crazy, I do use this absolutely 100%. So hear it one more time with the sound isolation.
Hello and welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of Walk With Me, where I have the pleasure to walk with you. My name's Jade and I'm standing here kicking off today's show outside of Flinders Street Station. This is the central hub of Melbourne where many people meet and have done for so many years. This is a heritage listed building. It's incredibly old, but it's been redone from the inside out. It's a railway station. And since I can remember, since time immemorial, the phrase meet under the clocks is a thing. And this is where pretty much all Melburnians meet each other. So you can come here any time of the day and there'll be people standing at the top of the stairs.
So that is the difference between this app and using something inbuilt here, like LumaFusion's voice isolation. So completely two separate apps. This is more of a cleaner. It's not made to specifically remove like heavy noise, right? So just keep that in mind when you're looking at considering buying this. I'm just, trying to keep it real here. I'm going to play the same clip here. So I've taken out that audio. We're listening to the same audio here.
Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Walk With Me, where I have the pleasure to walk with you. My name's Jade and I'm standing here kicking off today's show outside of Flinders Street Station. This is the central hub of Melbourne where many people meet and have done for so many years. This is a heritage listed building. It's incredibly old, but it's been redone from the inside out. It's a railway station. And since I can remember, since time immemorial, the phrase meet under the clocks is a thing. And this is where pretty much all Melburnians meet each other. So you can come here.
So you should have heard some of the slight differences there. Now, let me tell you here, there is also these little options here. So these little dots. This is for a bright. This is for a brighter tone. This is for a neutral, and a D is for dark. So you can just click on any of these, and it will flick through them. Yeah. All right, presets. We've got presets. Look at this. There's a heap of presets in here. If you hold down the arrow, you get extra presets that you can't see on the camera. Let's use them on my voice, shall we? I'll grab this microphone over here. We've got some stereo there for a second. Boom. 1 2 1 2 1 2 2 2 2 2 2. And let's go through some of these presets quickly. So we got hello, one, yeah, well. So this one actually removes 10K. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. So you can hear there's a gate on there as well. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. You, yeah. So we got a gate on this one. It's only a subtle gate. And we've got like a de-esser on here as well. Ooh, so you've got female de-esser. You've got male de-essers. This was my preset I made, which I accidentally made. Really easy to save a preset. You just hit this button here and name it. So it looks like we've got stuff for a snare cutter. This is apparently meant to cut out a snare. Does it work? I don't know. We'd have to put it in a mix and test that out. But I'm going to try now and throw off over here. Let's come back to here. And let's see if I can open up a project and throw it on something, yeah? Give me a sec. Hope everyone's going good. We've got Thomas Christ coming up in about 15 minutes' time. So I'll dump you all over there. iCloud Drive. I need download folder. Where are you? Download folder. Okay. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a project here to throw into Logic. As soon as I find it, we'll be right. I think I've got some old ones here. Maybe not. Maybe. Let's try this one. This should be okay. I don't want to open it there. Let's open it here. Let's open up Logic. We'll go in here, open up iCloud. Give me a sec. We're nearly there. Maybe Logic's going to work. It won't let me open a project. Nice one, Logic. I'm not going to show you what's going on. I don't know why Logic's not letting me open a project. Here we go. We'll try this one. This one will do. No. I love it when okay. I guess I can't download anything at the moment. It looks like my iCloud's just not working. I can't actually load anything in iCloud. Nice. Maybe I'll try unplugging and replugging. Let's try this. Yay! Oh, Logic. It's not Logic. I think it's iCloud. iCloud's not letting me access any of my stuff in iCloud. So this is a really good tutorial so far. We're doing really well. Doing really well. Here we go. No, that didn't work either. Logic. Let's try here. Here we go. Nope. I can't. Apparently, I'm not allowed to open any logic files at the moment. So, as you can see here, there we go. See that? No logic. Tap, tap. It's coming up with some kind of error. Wow. What a day. Let's see if I can see if this works. I'll try one more thing. Why can't I access any zip files? This is so weird. None of my files are available to me. Has anybody seen this? Has anyone seen this before? You can't actually click on a file. That is so fucking hard. Look at all these files that are just inaccessible in iCloud. I can't do anything with them. This is like weird ass shit. Nothing's accessible. There you go. All right. I'm just not going to be able to do anything because I can't get to anything in my iCloud. Is iCloud down? All this is just Let's try this. Let's let you look at this ugly face for a second and see if I can reboot my iPad. I've not seen this problem in a long time. This used to be... Yeah, I've not really experienced anything as shit as this for a while, Thomas. So I'm just checking my phone to see if it's doing the same thing, and it's not. And I just recently updated this iPad, so could it be that? Who knows? Okay, we're all connected. Let's see. Now I'm not getting any files app. All right. I think we're good. I think it's back. Go over here to Logic. See if I can open up a file. There we go. Who knew? Just needed a reboot. Good stuff. All right, so we got a few minutes anyway to have a look at this. So we've got some. This is one of Joe and Barry Glenn's songs. I'm just going to try and find some vocals here. Let's see. I do believe they're here. Joe's gonna hate me.
Morning sun shone lightly on the eyes of
Okay, so what I'm going to do is remove some of these things,
and
and I'm going to make Joe completely naked.
A white suburban town. And she lay beneath the covers, dreaming of 1,000 lovers, till the
Do you love me,
room
Joe?
turned to orange, and the world went spinning round. At the age of 37, she realized she would never ride through Paris in a sports car with a warm wind in her hair. So she let the phone keep ringing as she sat there softly singing pretty nursery rhymes she'd memorized in her daddy's easy chair. Her husband, he's off to work, and the kids are off to school. And there are so many ways for her to spend her day. She could clean the house for hours, or rearrange the flowers, or run naked through the shady street, screaming all the way.
Because she's a good singer, isn't she?
At the age, morning sun shone lightly on the eyes of Lucy Jordan in a white suburban.
So we've got some bussing effects on here. We'll just turn these down. So we've got a completely dry sound.
And she lay beneath the covers, dreaming of 1,000 lovers, till the room it turned to orange, and the world went spinning round.
So you can see it's just pulling out some of that noise, yeah?
At the age of 37, she realized she would never ride through Paris in a sports car with a warm wind in her hair. So she let the phone keep ringing as she sat there softly singing pretty nursery rhymes she'd memorized in her daddy's easy chair. Her husband, he's off to work, and the kids are off to school. And there are so many ways for her to spend her day. She could clean the house for hours, or rearrange the flowers, or run naked through the shady street, screaming all the way. At the age of 37, she realized she would never ride through Paris in a sports car with a warm wind in her hair. She let the phone keep ringing as she sat there softly singing pretty nursery rhymes she'd memorized in her daddy's easy chair. Eyes on Lucy Jordan in a white suburban bedroom, in a white suburban.
So again, not doing much in there, but just cleaning it out before you add all that compression back and all that jazz. I think this is a really cool app used very, very, very subtly. You don't want to like rip all your frequencies out, but a really cool thing. Let's bring back in these buses. Oops, don't want to record over you.
The morning sun shone lightly on the eyes of
Got your clothes back on.
in a white suburban bedroom, in a white suburban town. And she lay beneath the...
Cool. Is it going to be worth it for you? That's up to you to decide. It's a really handy little tool to have in your toolbox if you are trying to clean up some vocals. There you go. That is WA Production vocal cleaner. It is, what did I say? I can't remember how much I said at the start. It is $3 something. $3.99. There you go. $3.99 on the App Store now. I don't think that's a sale price. It doesn't say anywhere that it's a sale price. So I'm gathering that's the regular price. All right, let's get out of here. Today's featured artist is Leela, Rise of Dark Leela, and this is her latest track. Let me get it all queued up. Tomorrow, remember, we have the auction happening, and then the day after that, we are taking a look at 4 Pockets' brand new app, and then the premiere of episode 2 of Walk With Me is happening on Friday. This is Rising Tide by Rise of Dark Leela. We're going to have to pump the volume of this one. And then I'll dump you over at Thomas. He's got You Rock happening up next. Do the things that make you happy, folks. Mistake makes you better, and we'll all rise together. together. See you tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Boom.
Everything's changing. I'm lost in the currents. Gotta go with the flow without losing yourself. To delve into self-control, determine to trust my needs with reverence. Take precedence from mental health. The flash floods of moodiness persist, deflecting, neglecting to question conclusions, illuminate cognitive biases gripping my mind. Confused assumptions with evidence, and arrogantly remain determined. Everything is changing. I'm out in the current. Gotta go with the flow without losing yourself. To delve into self-control, determined to treat my needs with reverence. Take precedence for mental health. The flash floods of moodiness persist, deflecting, neglecting to question conclusions, eliminate cognitive biases gripping my mind. Confused assumptions with evidence, and arrogantly remain determined. Wash away the ignorance divided by my emergence. The slipstream to redemption. Escape. a discussion, a function of the rising tide, of the rising tide.